My name is Naredi, and I'm a surgeon, mainly doing cancer surgery at the University of Gothenburg, Sahlgrenska University Hospital in Gothenburg. And I'm also now the president of the European Cancer Organization, ECCO. One reason for me to talk about this today is that we in ECCO, which is 25 different member societies and a very large patient participation, we decided to focus on the role of cancer nursing, how important it is, and the value if cancer nurses could be a recognized specialty throughout Europe. We think that would improve the cancer care for patients throughout Europe. So that's most likely the reason why I was invited to speak. Personally, as a surgeon, I think it's, for me as for everybody else, very clear that without professional cancer nurses, can we not provide the good care that the patients deserve today. Well, it's easy to say that cancer nursing is important, but then we come in this multidisciplinary environment that we work together, and the question is whether the nurses have, if they can lead and actually have an influence and promote things to the extent that one would suppose. So this question is important because nurses need to take a leadership role, and they can only do it if they can argue for why they are the right people to sit in, for example, a board in a management group. By tradition, nurses are doing what's most important, to be somebody that the patient recognizes as a person in this cancer care chain. They stand for what is not big buildings, complicated machines. But what more do they do? We know it and we see it, but they really don't take their place. And right now I think they need to show evidence. They need to show that they are important. We know it, but when we discuss, for example, how a cancer chain should be managed, normally they are not picked to lead these things, and they need to be a little bit more pushy to move forward. I think we need to recognize what are the key roles for different disciplines, different professionals, and we need to use that as much as possible. We are a little bit stuck in a system today. We are stuck in computer systems, non-functional things, and in old traditions. And we need modern leaders, heads of department centers, who can actually utilize the competence and the power that we have, the people who work in cancer care. Yes, so coming back to today's session on where I talked about valuing cancer nursing, it is about proving that it's there. It's not for the nurse to talk to the patient. That's so important, but now we need to get the evidence that it actually increases patient safety, that it increases the quality of care. And EONS, the nursing organization, is right now doing that. They are doing a systematic review, so scientific work here, and they are going to do qualitative research with deep interviews, case studies in different countries. So I think they're doing the right thing to show that there's a big value of good cancer nursing. Oh, they are actually very high. because we are a large group of many different people from these societies, and we said, well, how do we want a cancer congress to be? What is worth going to pay for, travel to, and participate in? And it means that we are not only presenting clinical trials and new data, we are presenting different data that can be presented at sessions that normally are posters, like outcome data, or we call it real-life data. We discuss the cost in healthcare. We discuss the cancer services. How do you provide good service to patients? And we wrap all of this up in a session at the end of the day that we call a critical review session. And we let the audience, the patient have an influence, and then we let the audience vote for what they really think can be clinically relevant, what really changes the practice for the cancer patients. So that's the most thrilling part for me, to see whether this will work. So this year has been for me, a very good year, because we set up a number of projects that we wanted to do. Those are not unrealistic. They are, how do we improve cancer care? And it has been fantastic to see how the member societies have been collaborating. We call them essential requirements for quality cancer care. We've done it for 2 tumor diseases. I think we've seen the member societies work together as they've never done before. I also see how this is becoming a more important part of ECCO than it once was. And I must say, the way the patient organizations are working together with us, they have a vote in the board, just like the member societies have, and their participation and their involvement has really been very, very, very positive this year.